Make some noise for Governor Mike Pence!
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you all for joining us today. It is a beautiful day in Warsaw, Indiana, and we are just days away from a great victory for Indiana and for the United States of America. I'm delighted to be here with all of these high-ranking officials, soon-to-be high-ranking officials, and the highest-ranking official in the state of Indiana, the First Lady of Indiana. Just a few short days from a great victory for our state and a great victory for our country. And Indiana is going to lead the way with your help.
Yeah.
I mean, the truth of the matter is, the state of Indiana, as Congressman Stutson said, has really been setting the pace. Not only across the Midwest, but across the country. I mean, think about it. Because men and women of this state have stood with those who've been willing to stand and make hard decisions on the basis of common sense, conservative values. We've been able to balance budgets. We've been able to cut taxes. We've been able to expand educational opportunities for kids all across this state. And we're a state that has recognized the Second Amendment, and we also are one of the most pro-life states in the United States of America. Because we're a state that has believed in freedom.
Amen.
We believed in the people of this state. We're being recognized everywhere across this country. I was traveling earlier this week and last week campaigning on behalf of conservatives running for office from New England to Arkansas and Kansas. What I can tell you is that people are talking about the Hoosier State. They're talking about the fact that even in the last week, Indiana's been recognized as one of the best places in America and the best place in the Midwest to start a business, grow a business, get a job. One of the most innovative states in America for education, innovation, and reform. But men and women, I want to tell you, none of that continues unless we do what we need to do in the days ahead.
That's right.
Because the truth is, even up on this stage, with all the extraordinary talent we have, and how about this statewide ticket? Connie Lawson, Suzanne Crouch, Kelly Mitchell are going to lead us on the path of fiscal responsibility at the State House. And we need to send them there with a decisive number. We not only are going to choose wisely and vote nicely, but also Dave Wilkins. We're going to send Dave Wilkins back to the State House. And by his biggest margin ever, we're going to send one of the most principled conservatives in Washington, D.C. back to Washington, D.C. with a Republican House and a newly minted Republican majority. But it's all up to you. It really is. And let me say, all the yard signs in the world, all the television commercials, all the radio ads, are not to be compared with your own ability to impact neighbors and friends.
That's right.
Through a personal contact over the next several days. And so I want to ask you, on behalf of all these candidates, is to recognize here in Indiana, it isn't who you're for, it's who you take time to vote for that's going to make the difference.